Folks, we got to talk about this crazy pump.fun business. I mean, there might be arrests for these meme coin creators because there's like threats, like crazy stuff happening. And I think pump.fun, the one on Solana, might actually be held responsible because some of this stuff is just out of this world. There was a dude who locked himself in a cage and said he wouldn't come out until his coins reached a certain amount of money. But that's not even the worst. There was a dude that says he would like literally shoot up a school if his coins didn't go to 500K. Now that guy needs to be arrested because that is a real threat and we don't know if he's kidding or not. And that's not something you joke about anyways. Like this stuff has to be examined because it is a threat to society. When you are talking about shooting things up, if your coins don't get to a certain amount, yeah, that's not supposed to be taken lightly. We know that people have made these threats and have actually had them happen. So if the FBI wants to investigate this, I am all for it because, dude, this is just some insane stuff. So a legal expert says Pump.Fun's extreme live stream content involves threats, scams, and illegal behavior that can open up criminal investigations. Now, the thing is, Pump.Fun did shut down their live stream thing because, they realized how bad it was. But this is just like how crazy crypto has actually gotten. So Launchpad's Pump.Fun's live stream feature has seemingly turned into a platform for developers to broadcast extreme shock content to promote their tokens. And this is something that needs to be looked at because if they're actually making threats, some of them might actually go through with it, and that would be bad. It's not worth any amount of money to have one of those threats to be carried through. From suicide threats, I mean, if you want to kill yourself, bad. But if you have want to kill other people, that's another ball game altogether. From suicide threats and animal abuse to pornography, developers pushing boundaries have faced little to no consequences beyond having their content removed, while industry participants urge Pump.Fun to pull the plug on its live streams, which they did, which it did earlier today, until such time as it can be properly moderate content. But I think a lot of the content is going to be shock content. Man, you thought the BitBoy stuff was bad? You ain't seen nothing yet. At least he just did all that stuff to himself. This, other people are going to be affected. People are going to be afraid. And basically, this is just insane. And it's been out of control. So basically, for Pump.Fun, the platform has remained out of regulatory purview despite being the birthplace of several scam tokens and rug pulls. I think if it was just scam tokens and rug pulls, really the authorities wouldn't care. This is kind of like what crypto is made to be, especially something like Pump.Fun. You could easily make the argument that anyone that partakes in a market knows what they're doing. And I would actually agree with you on that, so I'm not really going to pursue that. If it was just a kid rug pulling $30,000, whatever, but posting it on the internet, now you have someone to actually go after. And that kid, actually, his parents seem to be aware of it. So if you're a parent and your kid is rug pulling people of tens of thousands of dollars and you don't stop him, that's kind of on you if you know and you support what he's doing. So it's a legitimate reason for criminal investigations and civil lawsuits because the evidence is literally right there. If you are financially rug pulling people and you post it on YouTube, the feds have every single right to come after you and arrest you. Yes, that's right. It's like those YouTubers who drive sports cars and Lamborghinis 95 miles an hour in a 35-mile zone and do it in a school zone. And then they complain, the feds are going to arrest me. Of course the feds are going to arrest you. They literally have evidence of you breaking the law in such an extravagant way. Why wouldn't they arrest you? I mean, heck, if I was a police officer and I wanted to jack up speeding tickets, I wouldn't even bother to be out in the streets. I would just look at dumb YouTube videos of people speeding and taking a recording of it and be like, hey, I have video proof of you speeding. You can't get out of this one. Because you know how much money you can get from a guy going 95 miles an hour in a school zone? You can suspend his license and get hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for that. So this stuff definitely does need to be investigated and stopped. From the crazy threats and stuff, the threatened shootings from the Pump.Fun to this, some kid actually YouTubing his rug pull. If you see that, I am 100% for law enforcement going after this stuff because you need to get this stuff under control. Crypto doesn't, general overall crypto doesn't need these regulations and controls, but this kind of content, this kind of openly flaunting, scamming people and fraud against the law, it needs to be stopped or it will inspire other people to follow suit. Of course, Pump.Fun does need to control this. Taking off live streaming is a good option, but there are probably going to be people live streaming from their YouTube on this too, and there definitely needs to be some controls. So hopefully this doesn't go on for much longer. You know, this kid with the double middle fingers, hopefully this doesn't go for much longer. These people learn their lesson and people realize that doing this and then streaming it to the world will have consequences. So let me know what you think about this. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.